What's up, guys? Welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Uh, Today, we're actually going to work on an actual full park. So, if you guys remember, we had Manitou Springs, which was going to be like a water park, but that was more of a test to kind of play around with things and see what's what. Today, we're actually going to start a park. We're probably not going to do anything water park related with this. It's probably just going to be a theme park. Let's get rid of that. So, it's. I want to make an actual amusement park and not necessarily a water park. Not to say that we won't have any kind of water parks features in the future. We might. Just right now, I'm not down with that. So the park I named Mythos because we still don't have any new scenery items. We've got Vikings. We've got. Actually, let's just do this. Um, what kind of stuff do we have? Content packs. Scenery theme. We got Viking, Resort, Mythology, Aquatic, Planet Coaster. We don't really have a whole lot. So I'm going to go. We're going to be building mostly with Viking and Mythology. And like I said, I called the park Mythos because that's kind of where I want to go with this. And I'm just kind of taking a peek around right now. I want to work with the given terrain instead of flattening everything out like I normally do. We'll delete trees, add trees, all that good stuff as we go. Let's see, where's our park boundaries? So we got all the way to that corner there. Certainly work with that. That's a nice mountainous type thing. What do we got going on over here? This area we can certainly do something cool with. And shoot, we come all the way up to this corner up here. Wow. Okay, so we actually have a lot that we can work with here. Like a lot. Um so the first thing we got to consider is where are the guests going to come from? So we kind of want to make an entrance first. In this series, I'm probably not going to do a whole bunch of speed builds. Probably go through it little by little so you can hear my thought process, if you will. Right. I mean, this hill right here is kind of begging to be used as a roller coaster. Right? I mean, it's really just begging to be a roller coaster. Maybe not the whole hill. How far over can we go? To here? I would kind of like to use this area. But how? I'm really just kind of thinking, how am I going to work all this out? So, what if we had a tunnel coming into this mountain and it comes out? We make like a stream or a river or some sort. Yeah, that wouldn't look good though, would it? We'd have to dig quite a bit of this out, which would create a really unnatural border with this line. Well, I mean, we could still have it wrap maybe if we tunnel in this way. Like, I want to turn this into some sort of waterfall. I think we can do that. So we're going to start with some landscaping first. Let's see here. Like maybe have a tunnel of sorts back in here. Wow, the size is really big. We don't need it that big. There we go. Quick tunneling. Right. And then if we go to water, should be rough water. Oh no. That's as deep as we can go? Serious? Right there. Wait. It says we can go up there. Now there. Now there. Now there. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I wanted something like that. And then we can turn all of this stuff into something that looks like a waterfall. So that boulder, these boulders can all stay. Let's add... some water there. Oh, cool. Perfect. I like that. We can actually go higher. We go higher. Go higher. Go higher. Yes. Okay. I like that. I like that. All those... Oops. You know what? Those rocks can stay there. I'm okay with that. Let's get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. That. The rocks themselves can stick around. You know what? I'm really, really okay with that. And then over here, I'm going to turn this down a little bit so we don't get reverb. Right, over here, since it looks like we've got water coming from an underground source, all we need is like some kind of rapids. So we'll go scenery. Here, we'll go water. Oh, right, we gotta clear that out. Right, what do we got here? I wish they made these, like, I don't know, if they made the icons a little bit better, I think that'd be really cool. Another thing, Frontier, which would be cool, is if you had some kind of tool where we could build past this. I mean, bring this line over to this bank. This would be my suggestion for Frontier. This limit of the park right here, bring it out to the bank on this side. And then just move this limit over. Because we can drain the water, or we should be able to drain the water, and build over here if we don't want the river. Or make the river thinner. And we... Okay, so here's my thing. So there's like a ferry ship that has guest loading and it has a guest generator, right? Well, what good is that ferry if we can't put it in where it makes sense? Because I'd love to build an entrance right here. But because of our limit here, I can't. It's so stupid. Like, it was the most poorly thought out thing that Frontier has done in a long time. But anyways, enough griping. We want to get some water coming through here. So what do we got here? Waterfall top. That doesn't really produce anything. That's really tiny. 10 meters. Waterfall middle, middle, bottom, bottom. Holy crap, there's like... I think that would almost make more sense. So apparently I can't do what I wanted to do. Why did they get rid of the waterfall bars? Like, the bars were so good. I don't know why they got rid of them. So, I'm not going to be able to do what I wanted to do from the looks of it, which kind of sucks. I mean, we can still work that. We'll just throw in some trees or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think that does look pretty good. Or you know what? We don't even need all that. I could connect this. I'm pretty sure I can... These water levels are about this... No, they're not. This one's definitely higher. Shit. So I wouldn't be able to connect it. Well, I would, but this water level here would be really low. I like the depth that it's currently at. We'll just leave it like that for now. And then we'll just add some scenery, some nature stuff to this. What do we got here? I want something that would make sense. Wish we had the Scavo in this. Blackthorn. Let's do this. Let's go nature region. We'll keep Mediterranean. We'll get rid of tropical and temperate. So we'll go Taiga and Mediterranean. Let's see, what do we've got for that? Probably nothing that's going to make a whole hell of a lot of sense. The problem with this game right now is we just don't have the options that we used to have. Ugh. Periwinkle, corals, shells, topiary, trees, rocks. You know what, screw it, I'm going to leave that alone. I'll add some trees and whatnot in there in the future, just right now I'm not down. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, chinga, let's go settings. I don't know where it's at. Do, 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 do. We'll do that. I'm going to keep it in meters just because I'm used to it. Collisions, right. Scenery collision. Scenery will not be placed intersecting with rides or objects. That makes sense. Kind of. I'm going to turn it off for now. Coaster collision. Yeah, I don't want it to intersect with other stuff. That's fine. Flume. Terrain. Let's take that off. Path collision. If enabled, you will not be able to build in spaces that will block guest movement, like building a coaster that intersects with a path. The walkable area around a flat ride is considered a path. Yeah, I really don't want path collision. Pool, I'm cool with. Terrain, water collision. If disabled, they can all intersect with water in the environment. Let's do that. Right, okay. Yeah, let's apply those. Do we got park settings? Park options. Wait, that was in here, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. What I don't want is like auto tunneling for my paths. How do I get to that screen? Finances, do. We don't have to worry about any of that. It's been a while. It's been a while. Right. So ideally, let's see here. I kind of want to get rid of these trees because they wouldn't make sense with what I want to do. Build this up. Wow, that went all sorts of wonky on me. And the reason why I want to build this up is because that's where we're going to have our tunnel. Because what I'm thinking is we build some Viking ships and make it look like Vikings are invading or landing or whatever. And we can have our guests generate underneath this. That's my thought process. Right, so if we flatten all this to foundation, that goes really, really deep. So what if we flatten it to this? Nope, that's not going to work. Well, I can build a boardwalk. So actually that will work. This is gonna be the fun part right here. Let's push. That seems really, really far back. But I think it'd be cool to have, like, Viking ships making this bend. I don't know how deep I want to make this, though. I mean, that's pretty legit right there. Guess we put it on pause. That won't make a whole lot of sense. My idea is I want to kind of make it look like the guests are coming from Viking ships. So let's get rid of that, that. Those guys didn't make sense. So I do like that. I'm going to have to dig this out some more, though. You know what? Let's build our ship. That way we can see how tall we need to make this tunnel. We're going to have to fix that, too. Let's flatten this out. There we go. I'll have to flatten that out a little bit. But I think coming into the park like this and seeing like the mountains and stuff, I think that would look really, really cool. And then we can have the coaster kind of come up here and kind of just wind its way down. I think that'd be really neat to have our first main attraction be this just crazy roller coaster. Right, so we want to build a Viking ship. Let's come out over here. We're going to build our first blueprint. We'll go props. And for this, we are going to get rid of that. And we'll go Viking. Right. So we want to find a Viking ship that we want to use. Let's find some pieces that would look good for a Viking ship. So we got the shields, axes. See, those are stone. We can probably still make it work. Banners. I think there's like already a pre-made ship. That sail's pretty dope. I like that. I like that one too. Like this. Yeah. That's what I want. So we'll throw that down. Is there another one that's like maybe completely built out? So we don't have to build it from scratch? No. Okay. Right. So which side would be front? So if we put oars in here, let's see. So they would be facing backwards. Oh, I gotta think this through. Because I want it to look right. Even though we're kind of just screwing around. So the resistance would be on the pole. That's where we would want the resistance. So this would be back. This would be the aft. That would be the fore. Why do they have... That doesn't make sense. Oh wait, yeah it does. Oh, I'm trying to think of this. Because this is where we would have our oars, right? And some people are probably thinking, you're going too deep into this. Yeah, I kind of am. I want to get it right though. So as the oar's coming out, you push forward. Which shouldn't have any resistance. So yeah, this should be the forward part. And then as you're pulling backwards, you don't want the oars coming loose when you're pulling backwards. You need that movement to angle them forward. Okay, yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. So they would be facing this way as they're pulling, and this ship would be going that way. Okay, we're good. We got this. So if that is front, then that means this guy. How do I? There we go. Oh wow, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. There's gotta be an easier way of doing this. Right? Oh my god, and we're gonna have to angle this thing? That seems like a really steep angle. Like a really steep angle. It doesn't even look like it's the right size. See, that looks a little bit better. It just seems like a crazy steep angle. Like, that seems to be about the right size. I don't like that angle on it, though. It doesn't seem right to me. It just does not seem right to me. And yet we know that it's right. Unless we... maybe cover it up like that? There. That's better. That's way better. I like that. Okay. So we'll do that. Which, that makes sense. Okay, and then we've got the tail. Which I imagine we're going to have to fiddle around with the size of this thing too, right? Oops. Yeah, we're gonna have to fiddle with the size of this. Oops. Keep grabbing the wrong doohicker. That looks right. I know I'm putting a lot of attention to detail on this. That's just how I build. If you don't like it, tough. Right, so we got that. I'm sure. I think there are ores in this. What's this? Viking sign. Looking for ores. I could probably search for them, but I like where we're at now. Jetty spikes. Oh, look at this. We had different... I mean, I could have gone with something smaller. They already had pre-made. Oh well. Those are more for buildings anyways. So we got shields. There's an ore. Perfect. Placing these are going to be fun. Wow, they're huge. Well, I guess they would be, wouldn't they? You're pulling a massive boat. So it would be set in something like that. Yeah. We can probably scale this down a little bit, maybe. Should we scale it down? Maybe like that. And have it dip into the water more. I want it to sit right in that cradle. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that. Okay. We'll have that one sit in the cradle, and we're actually going to come further out. Yeah, okay. This is looking good so far. I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how good this is coming out. This one should be the furthest one. Wait, they all look pretty well lined up, don't they? Let's grab this one here. We're gonna bring this one up a bit. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then they should start coming back in. Right, so we're just going to advance duplicate this one. We're going to have to fiddle with these a little bit, I think. But they should follow the curvature of the ship, so I think we're good. Hey, that's not what I wanted to do. Excuse me. Frick. Right, you know what? I think that looks pretty dang legit like that. So what we'll do is we'll go there. That one, there, and there. We're going to take all of these guys. Now I know there's another way of doing this. I just don't care to. So we'll have to do some fine-tuning, it looks like. But I think for the most part, we've got this how we want it. We just gotta move some of them around a little bit. Okay. No problem. We could fine-tune these easy enough. So we'll put that one there. This one needs to come up. There. That was already in place. I like it. Okay. That one. That one was almost spot on. Alright, do that. Yeah, you know what? I really like that. I like that. Cool. So far, it looks pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and create a group. Right, next, sails. And you would think that there would be like benches or something like that. Sails and shields. So what kind of sails do we want our Viking ship to have? There's a few of them. So like we've got this massive behemoth of a thing. Let's see here. It'd probably be really close to amidships. So something like that, maybe. Let's make it a little bit smaller. I have a problem with making everything way oversized, so I'm trying to be mindful of that. I mean, I do kind of like that sail. I do like that sail. What's the difference between... Oh. Oh, so this one's got it riding the waves. I like that. That one is reefed. Oh, wow. And that one, they just have it taken down altogether. Well, I don't like that at all. So maybe we'll make one that's reefed. Like the one that's really close. And then the other ones we can do at full sail. Yeah? What do we think? So we can do that. Right. Okay. Then of course we know we gotta have our shields. Get that iconic Viking ship look. I'm also thinking about, I mean, just like, maybe not that. I mean, having like a boarding axe or something up in here, that might look kind of cool. We'd have to scale it down a lot. Right, let's go with some shields. Maybe that one there. And we'll do the same thing here. We'll get the colorful ones fore and aft. Yeah. Boy, those are really big. But that's okay. Actually, we're just gonna get a bunch of these colorful ones here. Maybe we'll skip every other one. Well, if we do that, then the aft shields will have to come over. Let's see. These were these guys here, right? So let's put that one there. Put that one there. Let's delete that. We'll delete that. And then I'm thinking we'll just make smaller shields. Like these over here, they don't have to be smaller. That one can go there. That one can go there. And then we'll have 3 smaller ones. Like that. Yeah, you know what? That works. That works. Let's see, we already got that one. was that? It's this one. And then we don't have this one yet. Yeah, how about that? How about that? Let's see here. I kind of would like to make some benching. Because our oarsmen would have, well, I mean, they would, but they wouldn't. I mean, a metal or a wooden plank would work just fine. So let's get rid of that filter. Let's see here, plank. That would probably work. Thin one. I think a thick one would be more better. So like maybe one right there. I just don't want it sticking out of our ship too much, if at all. It doesn't look very thick though, does it? That'd be kind of precarious to sit on. We're gonna hold on to that. Let's go. What kind of barrels do we have? Like a barrel might not be a bad idea for like a seat. Because they probably, when you think about it, these ships, they were made to hold people and cargo. So they would use like fresh water barrels as seats and then probably get off of them when they wanted to get food and water. So this actually makes sense. And then we'll just advance dupe. And we'll throw one like right there. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. This is a whole lot of work for something that nobody's really going to appreciate. Which is fine. I appreciate it. And that's what matters. That's what matters. So we'll just move this guy over. That. That's not what I wanted to do. Right. You know what? I think that's probably pretty legit, eh? Do we have a treasure chest? Because that would be pretty dope. No? Trunk? No. Gold? No. Really? No supplies. This is what I'm talking about, man. Frontier released a game that is just ridiculously underwhelming in terms of what you can build. And then they want you to buy DLCs to get the things that you want. It's stupid. Anyways, is all of this part of the scenery group? That's what I want to make sure of. Okay, now it is. So we got that one. So let's duplicate one like that. And then we're going to edit this. We're going to delete that one. We'll go back to Viking. Oh, here's some sacks. Aw, dang it. So we could put sacks in there. Oh, these would have been better than the barrels. Frick. Damn it. Do I go back and redo it? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're just going to leave it. But, duly noted. Duly noted. Alright, so this one needs to be like right about there-ish. That's pretty much correct. We'll do that. Alright, the only thing that we're missing is a till. Or a rudder, for those of you who don't know what that is. Right, we'll go done. I should probably make sure these guys are all... Okay, cool. Do I save these? Let me know in the comment section if you guys would be interested in this blueprint. I mean, this was pretty easy to build. So I don't see why you would want this to be saved as a blueprint for download. But if it is, let me know. just gonna add some stuff in here. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that just as it is. So this one's docked, so presumably all the supplies have been taken off. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. So I'll make this one small. There you go. Stuff that bag in there like that. Right. Done. I'm pretty sure there's things I missed adding. And there was. Okay. Right, so those are the Viking ships that will take over here. So let's grab this one. Didn't want to do that. Let's just go advance move this guy. Something like that. Maybe about that far in. Something like that, maybe, yeah. Those oars are in a little bit more than those, but that's okay. Getting the precise angle on that would have been a pain in the butt. Right, so then we're going to move this one. That's a long way for people to walk, but whatever. Yikes. I'm probably going to do that a lot, though, to be honest. Let's see, this one will probably sit pretty low in the water. Something like that. So it looks like there's a whole bunch of Viking ships coming. That's kind of my goal here. Let's get a bit close to the rocks there, buddy. There we go. I might go through and change the color of the sails. I do want them to be fairly close to the rocks, because the plan is to build a path that comes by all of these, because the guests are going to end up coming out of here, if that makes sense. So I want the guests to walk in this way, past all these Viking ships. I mean, that looks pretty cool. I do like that. grab this. Let's see here. If we do like medium blue, actually let's go with black. What color is that? Oh, perfect. Okay. We'll do like orange. Yeah. So they're all gonna have a different color scheme. Let's go sapphire and hunter green. Yeah, I like that. For this one, how about I want a color scheme that they would probably have. Confirm. Done. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty dope. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. Okay. Alright, alright. We'll delete that. And we're at an hour, so I'm gonna call this done. We didn't do a whole lot in an hour, but at the same time we did. So, if you like this video, hit the like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.